that I moved from the fence line little plant, both of them. That's probably why they were $5. I think it looks pretty good. Very cool, but they are a little bit spiky. I should do like a spinach and ricotta something. Spinach and ricotta. I've made the executive decision, although some of this veg is still edible or will be ready shortly, I'm going to start pulling everything out because my tomatoes desperately need to get in the ground, as well as some other spring summer veg. So I'm just going to start getting rid of all the winter stuff. It's served its purpose and now I need to leave it behind and move on to the next one. Before I start pulling everything out, I'm going to pick a few things for dinner either tonight, maybe tomorrow night. Do a nice stir fry because there's some nice broccoli in there, still some carrots and snow peas, and put some chard in there, spring onions, but let's go pick them. This broccoli here, little purple sprouting broccoli. So pick a few of these little florets to add. Oop. I need a bigger veg trug to collect all my stuff, because this little colander just is not big enough. It's already full. It's full of broccoli. And snow peas. They're sort of getting a bit fat and less snow pea-ish. So it's going to be harder to find some. Maybe none on this side. Maybe I'll try the other side. There's one. But whilst I'm here, still got some carrots. A few left after my nieces came the other week. That's a good one. Look at that. Paris Market. Big fat. That's what they're supposed to look like. Cut the tops off, cut the heads off. Little baby. There's definitely some snow peas on this side. A little bit shadier. Pick these spring onions, they'll go nicely in a stir fry. I could just cut the tops off and then let them regrow, but I'm going to use this bed for something else. So they're all coming out. Got a lot of chard here that I can add. Some colour, nice yellow chard. There's red. I should do like a spinach and ricotta something. Spinach and ricotta pastry or something like that. Well, chard and ricotta. That sounds yum. Go on. I'm going to put these in the kitchen. The weather keeps flip-flopping. 1 minute I'm hot and the next minute it's chilly, so the jacket is back on. Got some bargain grasses here, $5 grasses that I need to get in the ground. But do you remember these? Pyrus? That I moved from the fence line. God, it would have been in autumn. And then I didn't know because they had such small root systems that I dug out of the ground. And I moved them here and I didn't know whether they would survive. Well, turns out they have. And I can't wait to see how it changes the look of the little fire pit area. Although one of them, let me show you. This one here is struggling a little bit, although it does have growth on it, so I think it will be okay, but it has taken a lot longer to come to life than the other three. But it's a good step. But as I was saying, I've got these two grasses. They're both types of Lamandra, slightly different. One's Evergreen Baby and one's called Shara. I mean, they look the same to me. They'll probably grow a little bit different. 40 to 45 centimeters. This one's 45 to 55, so a little bit taller. But they were $5 from work. So I thought, why not? I don't really have that many grasses in my garden. So I thought, why not add some? So we'll do that. And I've got some other plants that I planted. No, other plants that I purchased that I need to get in the ground because they've been sitting there and they're in little pots. I've got 2 sea hollies, the Eryngium, and a little buddleia, a little variegated buddleia. Probably talked about it last video, but I still haven't planted them. But I did buy another bird bath. This one I bought because it is shallow. Hey, switch out. It is shallow the whole way across because I've got my other bird bath, but it's quite deep, so the smaller birds don't want to bathe in it because it's too deep and they're probably paranoid they're going to drown. So I bought this one for the smaller birds to be able to splash around in and enjoy. So I'm going to put that right there off camera. So maybe we should do that first. How about that? Ooh, watch me head. I was thinking here, so we can see the birds from the back deck playing around. What do you reckon? Good spot for it? And then they can fly up into the tree if they get scared. Here? Maybe over here. I reckon maybe here, actually. So they've got a bit of protection around if they want to scurry off somewhere. But I want to get like a tile or a paver or something, just so I can get the try and get it level so it sits flat. I couldn't find a paver, so I'm just gonna eyeball it and hopefully get it fairly level. Is that level? Sort of. I think it looks pretty good. Let's hope the little birds enjoy it and they can bathe in it. But I think it is going to start raining shortly. So my other gardening might have to wait a little bit. I still need to decide what to do with these plants. So these grasses and then my little sea hollies. They're very cool, but they are a little bit spiky, especially the flower heads. Don't know if any of you have grown them before. But they get to 1 meter, 1 meter by 1 meter. A spiky flowered perennial with steely blue thistle-like flower heads. Ideal cut flower in fresh and dried arrangements, yada yada. Full sun, so it needs a full sun spot. Suited to average to poor soils. It's good to know, poor soils. Got 2 of them. So they're going to go here, I guess, somewhere that is full sun. Birds in the trees. Get them. And then my little variegated buddleia, which can do full sun to part shade, but is 2 meters. I've got quite a few buddleias in my garden. I love them. They smell amazing, and the bees and butterflies love them too. So I have to think of where to put that. So I reckon first up, sea holly and these grasses. Let's find a spot for them. Where should I put them? Where should I put them? Grasses? Oh, grasses, where should you go? Why am I so indecisive? I think maybe one over here. And then one in this little side garden. Somewhere in here. What about right here? No. I think what I'm going to do is make a hole in the myoporum and stick it here somewhere, like that. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's hope this one goes in a little bit easier. This poor plant, both of them. That's probably why they were $5. Very root bound. Hopefully this will give them a new lease on life. And finally, let's plant these eryngium. I've decided one is going to go over here in my little bed, right about here. And then, where should I plant the last one? Let's plant him right here where this weed is. I might put a little cloche over this one, otherwise Ace will destroy it within 5 minutes. Beautiful. Well, thank you for joining me again in the garden. I hope you have enjoyed it. I do apologise, it has been a bit wishy-washy. I hope I can edit it together into a cohesive narrative. We will see in the editing process. You will see, you would have just seen. If you did enjoy it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe to my channel. And until next weekend, happy gardening. Bye.